Hello, greetings from Halifax, Nova Scotia province, Canada. My name is Simba Kiprutechara Pruto. Many people call me Simba from Kenya, or Simba in Halifax from Kenya, or Simba in Halifax, Nova Scotia province from Kenya. And I just want to say hello to my family in Halifax, Nova Scotia province, Canada, and other parts of Canada, and USA, and of course in Kenya, Bomet County, Kericho County of Kenya, and other parts of the world, Australia, maybe in Europe, who knows, maybe other parts of the world too, and also like all beautiful families from all over the world, because we're just one big human family, all of us. That's what I believe anyway. That's what I believe. It's nice snow outside on you. It's nice. Oh. There you go. It's beautiful, beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to show you the snow outside. See in the roof there. Maybe you can see that. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. It's a good time, good place to call home. Everyone has their little nest or their little home, or even a homeless person has a place where they sleep. And each and everyone is beautiful and amazing in their own way. See, we are all just one big human family anyways at the end of the day. And it's up to each one to figure out themselves. Discover your great potential and then figure out how to be a good human being in your own way. See, everyone is very unique. Find a sense of home, find a sense of belonging, find a sense of a place you can say, home is my happy place. And always stay humble and kind, and then maybe the universe, mothers, and all good people will be able to bless your home, and they'll say, bless this home. See, wherever you are in the world. See, I live in South and community of Halifax, Nova Scotia province, Canada. I've been here for over 25 years. Over 25 years. I came originally from Kenya, from East Africa, Kenya, and it's beautiful here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. You can see the sunshine there, the snow outside. See, it's beautiful. These are my plants. I'm a son of a farmer, last born son of a farmer. so I like to grow a lot of flowers, a lot of if possible fruits and vegetable, whatever it is that I can grow, even here where I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia province, Canada. I just want to share that with you, with people in the whole world, because I want to show you this. This one says that we are one world. Here, it says here that, or you can see that this side, the design of the just says, I read for you. It says one world, one heart, and it's by a lady from the church where I go to volunteer. It's called St. Matthew's Church, and one of the ladies wrote this book from there, and it says one world, one heart. It's by Susan Polis Shultz. It's designed and illustrated by Stephen Schultz. It's right there. You can see it properly because it says everyone has the same basic needs and emotions. I read for you. It says everyone has the same basic needs and emotions. And it says we must put aside our differences and come together as one. In peace, understanding and tolerance. Because I believe my family and I, and community I come from in Kenya and also here in Halifax, Nova Scotia, we believe that we're just one big human family, and that we can achieve a lot if we work together as a human family in whichever community, whichever country, whichever local community or national community or regional community or continent or community or global community, because we have similar concerns. We all just want to be good human beings, just be able to have a good life and just be able to enjoy a good day, and each one being able to just have a good experience in life, and respect each other, care about each other, be resourceful, be resilient, be resolute in the things that we want to do that are good, learn from each other, so we stop doing the things that are not good, and then we can care about each other as good human beings, as good community members, as good people from all over the world, or from the local community, or in whichever way possible, because I think we're just amazing, each and everyone. The first book I ever wrote, I think, I don't know, in Canada, I wrote others before, but I just write them and I never publish them. I don't find the need of publishing. I just share my information freely with everyone on YouTube or on Facebook or on Instagram or any other media where the young people can read it. They'll be able to access it there, and hopefully there for forever. And anyways, so the first book I wrote when I came to Canada was called Discover Your Great Potential. So I believe each and everyone can discover their own great potential, your own great potential, our own great potential, my own great potential, in whichever way possible. And Susan says that we can come together in peace. In her pamphlet here, it says, come together in peace, understanding, and tolerance. And she wrote this book. It was produced by an organization called Blue Mountain Arts of Boulder, Colorado. And this produced this book to give away free. She gives it away free, so I got it for free. And it says, we hope readers everywhere will listen to the author's message of hope. This book is not being sold, it is free. So it's available for free, this little pamphlet here. And it just says, one world, one heart. This was Polis Shultz. And I'll read for you something from India, so that at least you have one takeaway. She writes very beautiful poems. I'll show you here. You can see the beautiful poems she writes, and beautiful. I read for you one. Here, maybe the first one. It says, in the introduction, it says, we all hear the same words. We look up at the same and see the same sky. We cry same tears. Our feelings and emotions are the same. All mothers are sisters, all fathers are brothers, all children are one. Yet there is hate, there is violence, there is intolerance, there is confusion among people. We don't try hard enough to understand each other. We don't seem to realize that we all have the same basic needs, no matter who we are and what part of the world we come from. We must understand the differences among us and celebrate the sameness. We must understand the differences among us and celebrate the sameness. We must make the world a place where love and friendship dominate our hearts. Equality, respect. It says, we must make the world a place where love and friendship dominate our hearts. Equality, respect, compassion, and kindness must guide our actions. It says right here, must guide our actions. And only then will we be able to peacefully and lovingly live the life we each choose. Susan Polis Shultz, SHUTZ. Susan Shultz. That's right there in the introduction. And I'll also read one of the poems that she wrote. This one is called On the Moon. On the Moon, right there. On the moon. Oh, no, sorry, it's not on the moon. It's one moon. One moon. One moon, one sun, one world, one heart, right there. That's what it says. One moon, one sun, one world, one heart. See? We need, this is at the poem I'll read for you here. It says, we need to feel more to understand others. We need to love more to love back. We need to cry more to cleanse ourselves. We need to laugh more to enjoy ourselves. We need to be honest and fair when interacting with people. We need to establish a strong ethical basis as a way of life. You see, we need to see more than our fantasies. It says we need to hear more and listen to the needs of others. Not just of ourselves or our family or our small friendship group or our preferred community or this and the other, or our colleagues or our social status group or education level group or this and that or the other, whatever differences, or a religious group or a small political mindset preference group or whatever. But it says here we need to hear more and listen to the needs of others. All others. Because we are all just one big human family. You wouldn't just listen to one member of your family or two or three and forget all the others or ignore the others. Or like you listen to maybe 4 if you're 5, and then you ignore one and leave them in the corner and not feed them and leave them to starve and leave them to suffer right there, just sitting like that. Or whatever. See? That would not be caring, would it? All the others are laughing and eating and enjoying life and just driving and having a wonderful time. And one sitting there doing, nobody cares. Why not? We all just one human family. We should care about each other. I used to do presentations like this in my younger days. And I used to motivate young children in the Halifax Public Library and in the Halifax Regional School Board and in the government offices, Justice Department, the Nova Scotia Hospital. Now it's called, used to be called Capital Health. Now it's Nova Scotia Health. And then there's the names keep changing, I don't know why. And then the IWK Children's Hospital, and then Dalhousie University, St. Mary's University, and other parts of Nova Scotia, the organizations and non-profits. They used to invite us to do presentations and storytelling and things like that. But now I'm retired. I'm like 60, heading to 70, and I just retired, taking it easy, just motivate young people and encourage people around the world. And also, I just help about 10 children in the community in Kenya where I was raised. I just give back to the community, not myself, not alone. I get support from the nice Canadians here. So many nice Canadians from the nice and finest Nova Scotians. Finest Nova Scotians. Amazing people from Nova Scotia. And also romantic Haligonians. Romantic Haligonians. And some of the Haligonians actually from Nova Scotia here have gone to visit my mother in Kenya, actually, for real. My mother called Mary, and she's in her 90s, close to 100, and doing well. She has a small farm there. She does a good job caring for the farm and the community there. Hello, my mom, Mary Chomege, habari yako, kongoi missing, Chamagtul, big up, Kibera community. Wow, people from Kenya, I love you very much. And I love the people all over the world, including the people in Nova Scotia, Halifax, Canada, my home now. And I visit my mom once in a while, maybe once in 5 years, once in 10 years, whenever possible. And I send her support a few people, the 10 children in the community, as best as I can, or as many as I can. Because I just give back to them. They help to educate me. They help to take care of my mom and the farm and all that. After my dad passed away over 30 years ago or more, jeez, my dear dad. Seen that 100%. On my mom's side, go my dad's side, go Simba. Simba. Lion. Thank you. Kongoi wikyo. Asante sana watu wetu. Asante na wapenda sana watu wetu wote wa Kenya, wa East Africa. Pahali mulipo duniani na wapenda wote. Hakuna matata. Tuko salama. Tufanye bidii, tusaidie watu ambaye pahali popote tulipo. Alafu tuwe na utu. Alafu tuwe na ukarimu na tuwe na upendo. na amani na umoja, tuwasiliane na watu vizuri, kwa heshima na kwa utaratibu mzuri, na kufanya kazi kwa bidii ili tubarikiwe na tuweze kuwa baraka kwa watu wengine wote. Asante sana. Kongemi sing. Asante sana. Oh, let me continue reading this. It says we need to hear more and listen to others. This is by Susan Shultz. Susan Shultz, right here in Halifax, Nova Scotia province in Canada. She wrote this. She's a member of the church I go volunteer at. It's called St. Matthew's. I used to go there for many years to clean the floor and to wash dishes and also to donate clothes. And at St. Matthew's Church, they have a Sunday breakfast there in Barrington Street, corner of Barrington and Spring Garden. If anyone is in Halifax, Nova Scotia province, Canada, or visiting, please visit St. Matthew's Church and support their Sunday breakfast program. It runs from 7 a.m. every Sunday until 9 a.m. 7 to 9, and then and then there's cleanup and all that. Oh yeah, that's my daughter right there. It's my daughter right there. It's my daughter right there. That's my daughter. That's Cheryl, my daughter. She's just turned 13 years old and she's heading to 14. Okay. Let's read a little bit for Susan Schultz. One World, One Heart. Read from this pamphlet of Susan Polis Polis Shultz. She says we need to hear more and listen to the needs of others. We need to give more and take less. We need to share more and own less. We need to own less. We need to own less. We need to realize the importance of the family as the backbone and stability and backbone to stability, backbone to stability. We need to realize the importance of family as a backbone to stability. We need to look more and realize that we are not so different from one another. Just similar human beings, really. Just all similar human beings, just different skin color, different height, different way of speaking, different lifestyle, different beliefs, different taste and preferences, different political opinion, different economic status, different education status, but just one big beautiful human family. Same as your family would have different brother, different sister, different uncle, different auntie, different what do you call it, human beings in society, different some are teachers, some are engineers, some are construction workers, some are snow shovelers, some are volunteers, some are retired like me, in the 60s heading to 70, 80, 90, 100 plus years, and others youth, some are children, some are all kinds of people in the world. See, amazing people. Youth, appreciate the youth. The youth are and children are hope for the future. See, and also the seniors like me have a role to contribute, and also the younger people and male, female, different size of people, different world views of people. We all have something to contribute to humanity. Okay, Susan says we need to look more. We need to look more and realize that we are not so different from one another. We need to create a world where we trust one another. We need to create a world where we can all peacefully live the life we choose. Susan, right here by Susan Schultz. If you can get this book, it's available. I think those are their copies there at St. Matthew's Church. Or you can contact Blue Mountain Earths. Blue Mountain Earths, they're based in Colorado, and their website is www.sps.com. So www.sps.com, and you can access this book for free, or you can obtain current ordering information at it says www.sps.com, Blue Mountain Earth Productions, or something like that. And this is a poem by Susan. It says, one moon, one sun, one world, one heart. Right there. by Susan Schultz. Susan Schultz, right? See, okay, let's see if she has another lovely little poem. Then we can close with that. Okay, it says, "We all cry the same tears." It's a new poem by Susan Schultz. It says, "Tears of fright, tears of sadness, tears of loss, tears of frustration, tears of disappointment, tears of loneliness. Lands are flooded with tears. We need another's kindness, another's cooperation, another's trust, another's respect. And we need each other to survive. We need each other as one beautiful big human family, or community members, or family members, or colleagues in the work, or just people around the world, in whichever community, whichever culture and heritage, or multicultural culture and heritage, because we're just one big beautiful human family, good people, wonderful, wonderful people. Let's love each other, appreciate each other. Each one has something to contribute for humanity, or to community, or to society, or to organizations, or to, in whichever way possible. And those that are not able to, let's support them so that they can live, they can experience just a beautiful day and can just be amazing, whether they have disabilities, whether they're retired people like me, or whether they're people that are facing challenges in life, people that are need to go to school, or people that need to find work, or people that need whichever opportunities in life, or I don't know, just someone who wants to travel around the world, to support them and they travel. Someone who wants to be a chef, support them, let them be an amazing chef. Or just support them, buy some food from them, or support them, just encourage them. You don't have to, you don't have ability to, or don't want to give them support, material support, you can just encourage them. Or just let them be, leave them alone. Or whichever way, just support each other, because same as you want to be supported, or I want to be supported, or we want to be supported. See, or any other family want to be supported, or when they want their loved ones, or their young ones, and their dads, and their grandparents, and their uncles, and to be successful and to have the best opportunities in life possible, just to have a nice day or whatever. See, or maybe they're doing okay, they don't need help, and they live in a community, and at least they want to interact with people, in maybe the person in the coffee shop, or the person in the I don't know, the person who comes to pick up the garbage, or someone who's a waiter in the restaurant, or whatever, or the teacher of their children, or their or they have a children's group, or hockey, and rugby, or football, or tennis, or basketball, or whatever activities the youth play, and they play in a group, because children are young and they just appreciate each other. They're innocent. As we grow up as adults, we have all this pretentiousness that comes, or people lose their childlike nature and their innocence. So it's a different, but still, you can still be good human beings. You'll still appreciate that. You can still rediscover that. You can still find good place in our souls, and good place in our hearts, and good place in our minds, and healthy body, and a good spirit to be able to care about each other as good human beings, I think. You don't have to. But this is my general opinion. It's just my own personal perspective of life, because that's how my dear mom Mary in Kenya raised me, and my dad, and my grandparents, and my community today. See, Kenya is kind of like the original East Africa, the original home of humanity. Before the world was still one, and Pangaea and all that, they lived around there, because it was nice, warm, and there's abundance of human and other animal and life there, because it's all giraffes and lions and zebras and gazillion antelopes, gazillion zebras, gazillion well, not gazillion, but many of them, and crocodiles and all kinds of wildlife there. There's also wildlife all over the place, including in Canada, Halifax, Nova Scotia. There are bears, they're like raccoons, they're like human beings, of course, and then they're like squirrels or chipmunks, like lots of crows, lots of eagles, and lots of beautiful wildlife, lots of beautiful trees. I just show you this. Maybe you can see that for yourself. There's like trees outside. There's snow. There's like it's beautiful outside. It's like changing season now, almost spring, from winter heading to spring. So it's like amazing, amazing, amazing time to be in Halifax, Nova Scotia province, and that's for the Aboriginal community there. It's like 4 seasons, 4 directions. 4 directions, north, east, west. They use it as a prayer and things like that. Because this land here in Halifax, Nova Scotia, belongs to the Mi'kmaq. The Mi'kmaq people here they have a great kingdom from all the way from Newfoundland, Labrador, and Nova Scotia province, Nova Labrador province, Nova Scotia province, PEI, parts of Quebec, and parts of and New Brunswick province, and then Eastern Canada, northeastern USA. So that was all the territory of the Mi'kmaq Great Kingdom. And then they signed a treaty with the King of England and the Queen of England, the royal family of England, and so the treaty now allows people like me and other people to come, settlers to come here and to contribute towards this society and give recognition to the people of the Mi'kmaq, and also support them in whichever way possible, and support all young people in whichever possible, support all women, support all men, support all people in society, especially young children, to achieve their great potential, and each one can discover your great potential and their great potential, and be amazing people contributing wonderful things to humanity in each one's unique way, because there's no competition in life. Each one is unique, each one is amazing, each one is a wonderful, beautiful soul. All right, this one is a poem by Susan that says, we must learn to understand one another. It said, conflicts may occur. It is the resolution of conflicts that human beings stand out. It is in the recognition of conflicts that human beings stand out. Every conflict can and should be calmed by talking about and understanding one another's needs, and by acting with compassion to solve the differences. And it says, this is how all people should get along. This is how we must get along. That's what Susan Schultz says. I'll read another one here. And she draws a beautiful picture here of the son and children playing there. Someone drew that. I don't know if Susan drew that. And then it says, this one is all hearts must be one. Hearts, right here. And it says, everyone has the same emotions. Everybody has the same emotions. Everyone has the same emotions. All hearts must be one. Everyone has the same feelings. All hearts must be one. Everyone has the same desires. All hearts must be one. No matter where we live, all hearts must be one. Or what we believe in, all hearts must be one. All hearts must be one. All hearts must be one. Susan Schultz. Oh Canada, we stand in God for you, Canada. Emungu wetu ileta baraka kwetu, Kenya. And if you get a chance, visit Bomet County in Kenya, Halifax, visit Halifax, Nova Scotia Province, Canada, North America, East Africa, Kenya, and also travel around the world if you get a chance to get to see amazing multicultural communities and different cultures. And also, otherwise you think your mom's food is the best, and your community and your culture and everything, just try and interact with people, with other people, respectfully and resourcefully and resiliently, and get to make new friends and learn something beautiful every day, hopefully. If you read something from this poem by Susan Schultz, amazing. I volunteer at that church and St. Matthew's Church in Halifax, Nova Scotia Province, Canada. And my name is Simba from Kenya. Bomet County, Kanawin constituency, Boita Wood, Kibera Village, Kibera Community. Families of Kibera Community, thank you so much. Families of Halifax, Nova Scotia Province, thank you so much. Families all over the world, in every country, thank you so much. Blessings to each and everyone. Blessings to each and everyone from Halifax, Nova Scotia Province, Canada. My name is Simba in Halifax, Nova Scotia Province, Canada, from Kenya.